What's up, Nate?
Kevin, how do you start a podcast?
I don't remember.
Everybody's got a podcast nowadays. How do people start podcasts?
So,
Oh yeah, Gavin's dying, by the way.
it's going away, but I had something in my throat.
Well, don't mind my seatbelt taking off for me.
It's fine. Everyone's gonna notice it and talk about it.
Nobody's gonna talk about it.
We do it for fun, man. If we do blow up, I mean, fuck me, man. So the way you start a podcast is you talk about how much you take DMT, and
I feel like he does it.
he does.
He's talking about Joe Rogan, by the way. He thinks he talks about DMT all the time.
He does.
But neither one of us really listen to the podcast.
I've heard him talk about DMT more than I've seen the podcast.
I've never heard him talk about it.
Gotta look it up.
Whatever.
So you start out by saying, "Hey, what's going on, guys?"
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Yeah, exactly like that. Do it. Try it now.
No, I don't want to do it.
You gotta.
Hi guys, welcome back to the Gav and Nate Podcast, where Gavin doesn't know how to start a podcast.
Oh, excuse me. You were the one that asked.
I don't want to get stuck with dad jokes, otherwise we'll never come back to the channel again. So,
Right.
Gavin,
Fuck.
where the fuck have you been?
Where have you been?
I've been right here, baby.
Sitting right here in this parking lot,
Yeah.
in the car.
We're in the classic spot.
Yep.
Kmart.
Came out
Back in action.
back at Looney Tunes, which we originally were gonna do.
Yeah.
But then this motherfucker found a PS5.
All right. Yeah. It's
It's
true.
not a call out. It's true.
Yeah, but you're fucking
Dude, my hair's sweaty.
always busy for some fucking reason.
My
as
hair
well.
is so
It's fucking-
sweaty. From the fucking sauce.
Oh, yeah, Gavin's dying because he just had the hot ones.
The last dab.
Which, the episode is probably going to come out after this?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it's gone at this point, but it's still like, it's like a little spice that lingers. So, yeah. I can't wait to do the one chip challenge on this channel too.
it's so good.
It comes back every year different.
Yeah.
Yeah. But today, what are we doing, Nate? Oh, you took the hot sauce too?
No.
Pussy.
Gavin, I want to explain since we're coming back again, after coming back again.
Yeah.
So the upload schedule for now,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna ease back into things.
We're not gonna go as crazy as we did.
So we're gonna be doing one video each week.
Shit. Mm-hmm.
We're
It'll be cycling, like one podcast 1 week.
Then the next week is gonna be
Food.
Gavin reviews, food stuffs.
And then vice versa.
Yeah, and then once we kind of get into the groove of things, get into that.
We got something.
Schedule.
We got something cooking.
We
got something
a
cooking.
couple of things.
We got something cooking in the crock pot. That's all I'll say.
Couple of things. And once we get into the groove of things, get more time through our personal lives and things get a little less crazy. We are as successful as we've ever been. That's all I'll say. We got jewels. We got bitches. I mean, What does that even mean?
I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm still delirious.
I have no fucking idea what you're getting at.
I don't know. I do not know.
But
just ignore it.
God damn it, yeah, whatever. So yes, like this week, obviously podcast, you're listening to it right now.
Yeah, I hope. Yeah.
And then next week, Gavin's show's coming back. I'll be there, of course, filming it.
Yeah, man.
Watching Gavin die or be in pain, as always.
Or eat. Or can eat, you know?
I mean, most of the time nowadays, it seems like you're fucking dying.
I'm like a
with
fucking...
something.
I've got to be a member of Jackass at this fucking point with how much shit's going on.
I don't know. They go through some fucked up stuff.
I used to be able to go through that. I don't think I can anymore now that I'm older.
Old.
Yeah, I'm getting too old for this shit.
Fucking 21 years old.
I'm 25. I'm 20.
You're 20?
I fucking hate it.
That.
We were 19. I was 19 when last time we fucking uploaded.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That's
Time's
crazy.
a weird thing.
But yeah, check out that comeback.
Comeback tour.
Yeah.
We're on a comeback tour.
Podcasts are going to be as frequent as they used to be. Because like we just did that every other week anyways.
Yep.
So this week
we're going to be talking about the hot new movie that just came out.
Is it hot right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Black Panther, Wakanda, for 2 hours and 41 minutes.
Yep. My favorite movie. My favorite movie, Marvel. But my favorite studio, Marvel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I love
favorite auteur studio.
I do love me some of Marvel Studios.
Marvel.
Oh, oui, Marvel. We lost a portion of our French audience.
Yeah, we just lost fucking part of our Hispanic and Spanish fucking audience.
I don't want to talk about it.
You'll see that fucking comeback episode.
Oh, it's a good episode. It's a good episode. You guys don't want to miss. It's a good one.
It is a good one. To back on.
It's an all timer. Dare I say?
Yeah. Gavin.
Yeah.
It's been a week.
Yeah, it has been a week. Yeah.
But also like.
And I think it led us.
Can you tell me what the story was?
I can try. So I don't know if you guys remember from.
What are you doing with that?
What? Shut up! I'm talking about the story. So I don't know if you guys.
What are you doing with that?
Doing what? So I don't know if you guys remember.
Why are you?
I don't know if you guys remember.
You just took more of this.
What are you talking about? So the premise of this movie.
Yes.
The premise of this movie is basically the Wakandans they're back at it. And Chadwick Boseman unfortunately passed.
Yes.
That's like the first thing they tackled. What else are you gonna do, right? You gotta talk about it at some point, and they do it right away. I appreciate that. And so his sister, I forgot her name, is basically takes over as Black Panther. And
I want to start right there.
Why?
He fucking took more of this hot sauce right before he started explaining this.
What do you mean?
And you're bad at explaining fucking movie plots to begin with.
I just took water.
And he just drank water to get rid of hot sauce.
So the plot of Wakanda Forever.
Jesus Christ, Gavin.
Chadwick Boseman died. And so there's this new threat called Namor. No love. And he has a little village in the water. And there's like this thing called plutonium.
What?
Is that what it's called?
What are you talking?
Is that what it's called? Plutonium. Or no, Quinton. What's it called?
Tarantinium.
Wait, what's it called with a Q? Quanium.
Tarantinium.
Quarantine?
Quarantinium.
Quarantinium. Oh, my nose is running.
Quarantinium. Shut the fuck up, Gavin. Stop, Gavin.
What?
You're killing
I got some.
Gavin, don't rub it in your eye.
No, I got some in my eye. So.
God, Gavin.
It's basically like two factions battling out for, actually three really, because of the CIA, battling it out for Quantanium. What's it called? Quantanium. Quirty or Quirf. And so
you know where freaking it's vibranium.
Oh, it doesn't have a Q. I thought it had a Q. So they're trying to get vibranium, like everyone. The U.S. government, the Namorians, and the Wakandans. And it basically, it boils down, like CIA doesn't do jack shit. I figured they would do more. I figured they would do more. But it's basically down to the Namorians and the Wakandans. And basically, it's just a faction war. That's basically what this film is.
Holy shit. This is
And there you
so
go.
fucked. You fucked our fucking podcast coming back in. Okay.
I'm fucking crying. Nate, what the fuck's the story? Give me a brief rundown.
Okay, so they lose. So Chadwick Boseman's character. Stop! I don't want to laugh about this. This is fucked up.
Sorry.
Stop!
I'm not
It's
laughing
fucked
at him.
up.
I'm not
I
laughing
know.
at him.
I'm not either. I'm trying to explain it.
Go.
So Chadwick Boseman's character T'Challa passes away from some sort of
It's a
disease.
sickness.
It's some sort of sickness. It's not said.
Mm-hmm.
He passes away. Shuri and the rest of Wakanda kind of mourn him. Man, shut the fuck up. You're looking like an asshole.
I'm so sorry.
I know you're not laughing at it, but you look.
I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
So they're like mourning him, and Namor and the Talokans?
You call them Namorians. I don't remember.
I don't know. In the comics, they're the Atlanteans.
Yeah,
And
but they're not called that, or they're not explicitly called it.
no, they're called like the Talokans or something, or I don't know.
Wacky.
And so Namor and his people get kind of found out by the CIA because they have this like device to look for vibranium.
Yep.
And vibranium kind of built Namor and his people's culture. And they go to Wakanda for help, and
They don't help.
they don't help. Namor is kind of like, hey, I'm going to kill this girl that made the invention to find the vibranium thing. And there's like a big battle, and people get killed, and lots of downtime, and lots of boring stuff. And,
Yeah, it's too long.
and themes and shit.
It's too long. Far
That's
too
cool.
fucking long.
I
You
don't
could have cut 20 minutes.
I think you could have got a lot more. That's it. That's the
You
first
could've
thing.
cut-
That's the first thing I have in my notes.
You could have cut. Well, before we get to the
Too
notes,
long.
we gotta tell our rating. I'll go first. Since I'm the most capable.
I mean, we kind of spoiled it.
Well, I just
But-
said that it was too long.
This is coming out after like 3 weeks. The movie's coming out, so
Yeah, I would hope by now they would see it. But yeah.
if you wanted to see it right now, you probably have seen it. So
It'll go on Disney Plus in like 2 months or something.
probably a buzz at this point. Kind of really soon.
I would give this movie a 7. Out of 10 Down Your Magic.
Yeah, I think it's a 7.
I think it's a good movie. It's better than the what?
Then goal.
I think it's better than the first one.
I think it's way better than the first one.
I wouldn't say it's way better. It's a point better. It's just that this movie, you really needed to cut the CIA shit.
Yeah, the CIA stuff didn't need to be there. It's all.
It was so pointless. It was so bland. It was so boring.
It was just to set up like Thunderbolts.
Like Bilbo Baggins was so boring. Like
Yeah, it is
he
Bilbo.
fucking it is. And you just could have cut him. You could have cut the purple hair chick. All of it. The guy from Good Doctor. You could have cut all of that.
The guy from Good Doctor. Who was that?
The old guy. The older guy
The other guy.
in the movie. He was like the CIA director. I don't remember. He was something with the CIA.
The like
He was
balding guy.
yes.
Oh.
Yeah. And could have cut all that out,
Yeah, probably.
and it would have been a 8 out of 10. Dare I say?
I don't know if it would be that. I think that was like maybe 10 minutes worth of screen time.
No, it was about 20. Like
I don't think so. But
you could have cut it out because
think-
I figured they would have a bigger part. It feels like they rushed this movie in that regard.
I think they
It just feels rushed.
could have shortened a lot of scenes. I think.
Oh my god. Where's my phone? You didn't hear that. Go ahead.
But yeah, I think they could have shortened it, trimmed some stuff up.
Yeah.
Taking out that subplot with that didn't really matter.
It did not.
You
could have. I wish the girl that with the vibranium. I wish she had more screen time. The person that like made that device, they were trying to get her. I don't know if she made it.
Ironheart,
Riri Williams. She should have had more screen time. I felt like she didn't have enough, and you could have cut all the CIA shit and developed her a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like everything that we're talking kind of spoilers now.
Well, spoiler alert.
Yeah.
This whole podcast is a spoiler alert. If you haven't, like, why would you watch a review of something you haven't seen? Look it up or something.
But I noticed there's so many similarities between her stuff and this movie, like her origin, and Iron Man's, and hers it's like so rushed to get through the main points of like Iron Man's original origin.
Yep.
Just to get her up to speed, so that when she gets like to her own series,
which she's getting next year.
Yeah, next year or the year after, something like that.
Yeah.
And, like, I think that was probably the goal of just how far they needed to take her character, so then they could just throw it to her own series and do her own stuff.
She really should have gotten more.
And it made
character shit.
Yeah, and it made her seem just like really kind of two-dimensional.
Really just there. You know?
She's got an Iron Man suit.
She was a plot device.
She's a college person.
She was a plot device and nothing more, and that sucks.
Yeah, she was the human MacGuffin of this movie, like the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Like she's the driving force of the plot. Is Namor is like, hey, I want to kill this person, so she can't make more things to detect vibranium because we don't want to be found out. And if you don't give her up, we're gonna fucking kill you.
And that's
yeah.
She gets captured, and she's like the thing. You want to develop her more, other than being a college student who's in an Iron Man suit, who's almost exactly like Iron Man.
Yeah, like she goes through like the flying thing. She goes up too high.
Yep, she goes up too high. She stalls, and then she fucking zooms. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like he had the ice thing, falls back down, catches herself right before.
It's just the whole thing.
She gets an upgrade.
She gets
and, like
she gets a Jarvis type.
Yeah, like it's all just like Iron Man, and like that's fine. Whatever.
It is fine because Ironheart is just basically Iron Man.
Like personality and character development wasn't
That's important, and I think they're gonna do that in the show. But they should have showed a sprinkle of something in this to get me interested to watch Ironheart.
Yeah, I mean maybe there's a cut subplot.
I don't think there is,
but
the movie was already almost 3 hours. I hope there was a cut subplot.
Right. Oh.
So yeah, 7.
Yeah.
Let's get to the notes.
My next note, I didn't buy Shuri as like a compelling protagonist. I don't know. I like this. I couldn't put it into words, and I'll be honest. I heard another reviewer say this, where they said something like since Chadwick Boseman passed away, and he was the main character of the last movie, that left all of his side characters to go on their own thing in this movie. But none of the side characters to me felt like the main character and like the driving force and like protagonist, like for me to be like, yeah, let's like this is the person that I'm following through this journey, and like I am actively like rooting for them, compelled to like I'm attached to them to see them, like I don't know, like I never felt that for Shuri, I never felt that for the Queen. Yeah, and those were like the two main protagonists. And like Okoye was like a supporting, like really supporting, like really there.
Okoye, that was the.
She was the general of the Dora Milaje.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Who was the like you should have? I feel like the side characters. Honestly, Shuri was okay as a protagonist, but I feel like there could have been more depth other than. Spoiler alert: her family dies. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think. For it being such a personal movie for the entire cast of me, I didn't feel convinced.
It felt
in a lot of their performances for some reason.
You see, in the beginning, I think it was convincing.
I don't know.
That whole fucking, I love that. Like that little celebration they did in the beginning. I felt like everyone really put their whole
their whole actingness. I was gonna say something worse.
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah, I was like,
it's so tied to like real things.
yes.
But like, I don't know. There's some weird choices of like. She said something like if she was gonna.
I think the writing was it.
Like,
I'd say that.
Like if she was gonna take revenge, like if she's gonna burn down anything, she's gonna burn down the world or something because her brother died. Like that line didn't make sense to me.
Well, I think it was said because I think she went through a character arc of, oh, I want to. Last of Us 2 had this thing where it's like revenge. You want to do it, but it's really not good for you, and she kind of goes through that character arc through that, and I think that's why that was said. I just think it was rushed. I think this movie was rushed.
Yeah, I think the ending is really rushed because she sees it. She goes back to the spirit plane for some reason, like in the middle of a Namor fight.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh.
It was when
like
she was getting her suit, right?
No, it's like she's in the middle of the fight with Namor, is like almost gonna kill him, and then she like goes to the spirit realm.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Her
Yeah.
Mom.
Yep. And
Which
she's
why
like,
is she there? Because she was never.
And she was like, "Hey,
in the Black Panther mantle, so why would she be there with the rest of the Black Panthers? So that doesn't make sense. But also, why is she seeing that while she's fighting Namor? And then it flips the script on her like revenge mission, and she's like, "Oh, I actually need to be better than this, and I need to not forgive you, but to like
batten down the hatches
and be better for us and our people."
Yep. Make.
And it was like a total 180 too quickly.
Yes.
Out of nowhere.
I agree.
It wasn't earned at all.
Well, in the middle of that, when she was getting her suit, she sees, spoiler alert, big spoiler alert, she sees Michael Jordan.
Guy from Space Jam?
Yes. Michael Jordan. He was in Space Jam 2 as well.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, New Legacy. We're talking about Michael B. Jordan. Killmonger.
Killmonger.
And it's like a whole thing of like he wants revenge. His whole thing was revenge in the first movie. Basically his whole fucking thing was all about revenge.
Right.
And he's like, get revenge. She's like, he got the suit, and she's like, get revenge on this prick. And so it's kind of like a conflict, but that felt rushed too. I wish they kind of built up the fact that she still thinks of Killmonger, kind of. I kind of liked it. I liked that he was in it, but I wish there was more to it than what there was.
I think this movie feels long and rushed because Shuri had to go through 2 character arcs in one movie, almost kind of in a similar way for both of them, but not really. Like, she had to go through the character arc of dealing with her brother's death.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had to deal with her losing her mom.
Mm-hmm. Spoiler.
And then she has the driving force to, like...
Get revenge
on the person that killed her mom. But then it's, like, 2/3 of the way through the movie. So
it's like the last...
They need to get, like, the Black Panther thing set up, and that's really fast.
It's like 40 minutes into this 2 hour... No, it's 2 hours into this 2 hour and 40-minute movie.
Yeah, and then she needs to, like, fight Namor, do a battle.
And they do all this.
And then do a 180 character arc in, like, the span of, like, a minute.
40 minutes. The whole thing,
And it's like...
The whole climax is that. Like, it's just a whole bunch of character... Like, trying to balance out so many fucking character arcs with Shuri, and it just doesn't work. You could have just juggled 2 rather than fucking 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 5 maybe, if I'm counting right. I don't know.
Well, apparently the original idea for this movie was to deal with grief in a way. With Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah.
Like, which makes sense. When he was still on the movie.
Yeah. So it's like, okay.
So I think the original plan, like, Namor was still going to be in the movie. I think the Queen was probably going to get killed early on.
I think so too. I think...
To have some sort of character arc with T'Challa dealing with that.
Mm-hmm.
And you would have more time to kind of deal with that.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I don't even know, because Shuri goes through the same arc a lot quicker and less satisfying, less earned.
Mm-hmm.
than T'Challa did in Civil War.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the exact same thing.
Right.
Because he had his father killed by a guy, goes after that guy, wants to kill him, in the end decides to not kill him because he thinks it's gonna just make it worse. And Shuri does the exact same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like they kind of just did his arc again, but with Shuri.
Right, which
But
I get why you would do it.
But then who knows if she's even gonna continue the franchise, because they confirmed at the end. I didn't completely get it, but
I got it.
It was completely confirmed that M'Baku is going to be the king.
Yep.
Shuri might be the Black Panther, so they're separating the two.
Yep.
But big spoilers, I guess.
Huge spoiler.
They're
almost as big as Killmonger.
they're having their cake and eating it too, where they made a brand new character of T'Challa, a new T'Challa, with it being a little kid that
looked like him.
T'Challa Senior Chadwick Boseman had with Nakia, Lupita Nyong'o's character.
By the way, she's in this movie.
Yeah, yeah, for a really short time.
Yeah, which is I don't know. She could have been more.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Yeah, so like they named their kid T'Challa, and I guess he was a secret, and they both knew about him. So it's not like I heard about it before the movie, and I was really worried because I was like, kind of like, ooh. Like, let's make T'Challa a neglectful father. That seems kind of whack, but they made it so he was there for him, I guess, up until the end, whatever. So they named T'Challa so when he ages up, they can do Black Panther stories with a T'Challa without recasting Chadwick Boseman. So they're having their cake and eating it too.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give him this.
And
he doesn't have any kids.
I don't think I care for that.
I don't care. I don't mind it.
I think it's.
I want them to build up.
Kind of dumb.
I don't know. Shuri could be built up more. I'm just saying.
I don't know.
Maybe they should just stop.
I think this movie didn't need to be made.
I don't care that it was made. I think it's fine that it was made, but I think after this, leave it be for who knows how long. I know.
It'll probably make $1 billion.
It's gonna make $1 billion. The first one did.
I think they should have just started from scratch and tried to make a different movie than a Black Panther movie.
Yes, they could have made it an Ironheart movie and have the Wakandans in it.
Yeah, or just make a Wakanda movie.
Or a show.
Because if you're trying to make a Black Panther movie, you're following up directly on Chadwick Boseman's thing.
Yes,
so
and he's not.
That,
and he's not
paying respects to that while continuing the story. But you don't want to recast him, so you need to take that character out of the universe while trying to be respectful with the decisions that you made.
Yep.
But also you need to continue characters that we're all supporting, and arguably I can't remember a single thing that Shuri did really in the original.
I don't either.
Like all the characters in this, like they were there, but they weren't
there.
Like
they weren't like who's his name?
M'Baku. He felt
he had 20 minutes of screen time.
He felt like he was like one of the bigger ones in the last one.
Yeah, he was.
And I wanted him to have more screen time in this one, and it would have made more sense.
I thought he was great in the first one.
But then he had like no screen time.
Yeah, then he gets 20 minutes, maybe 30.
Yeah, he's like
he was great, I think, in the first one.
He's really charismatic. He's funny. I like the actor.
He's funny.
He's got a really
he looks menacing. He looks menacing. Like fucking
do something with that character.
Yeah. Or even fucking oh my god, I can't remember names. Okoye, yeah.
Yeah, do something with her.
She's great.
A big actress.
She's great.
You don't necessarily need to follow the comics. I guess Shuri becomes the Black Panther in the comics. But it kind of felt a little unnatural because she doesn't seem like she wanted that in the first place.
Well, I mean, she probably really didn't, but then eventually she was like, well, someone's got to do it.
Right, but it's like that's not compelling to me. It's like if you don't want to do it, I'm not compelled to be like, yeah, let's kick some tuchus. Let's kick some ass, get revenge on Namor or something.
Right. I know we're talking negative a lot, but Namor was cool.
Oh yeah, Namor was really cool.
Namor was really cool. I thought he was a good threat, a good villain.
Yeah, I think he was really well designed, and like his entire thing around it. It was completely designed like basically from the ground up, because they didn't. First of all, his design is kind of weird looking in the comics.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, like
it caught me off guard when we first saw it too, to be honest.
What?
His fucking goofy fucking Air Jordans.
I love that. I'm so glad they kept those.
He's the definition of Red Bull giving you wings. That's all I'm fucking saying. He has fucking wings on his feet. To be fair, I saw it the first time, I'm like, that's goofy. But then he actually used them, and they were like, okay, yeah, it kind of is cool.
Yeah, I love when they make goofy things actually look really useful. Like, instead of, like, just straight flying, like
like a fucking,
Superman or
like a hummingbird.
It looks like he like, zips around. Like, he
like, skate. It looks like he's skating really fast.
Yeah, like, skating. And it looks cool. It's unique. And I like
he's fast as fuck. He's strong as fuck.
And his just design
you can believe,
is really unique.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. You can believe that
like
he is a threat.
Like an old Mayan culture that, like, fell into the sea kind of thing. It's like super cool. Like, none of that is from the comics.
No.
Because they wanted to design it from the ground up because they didn't want to be compared to Aquaman.
Okay.
Because, like, they both commanded Atlantis.
Mm.
So you need to make them both unique so you don't draw comparisons.
Okay.
And I think
worked.
I think it was genius what they came up with. I think it's really cool.
His backstory also, I liked it. It was very compelling. I can see why he fucking hates.
Yeah.
The what they call it, the fucking Earth, fucking. Did you call it outside world? Like, what do they just call it? Fucking Earth, right? Like humans. I don't
humans.
know.
I don't. But they came up with a new thing to explain his name, Namor.
Yeah. No love.
Yeah, it's like El Nino. Something. Namor.
Yeah, which Namor means no love.
Yeah, it's like. A child of no love or something like that.
Yeah, a child with no love. That's what he was called. Yeah, because people thought he was like the devil.
Yeah, so like it's like the whole just like redesign is like super creative.
Yeah.
Really fun.
It's one of the better things that this movie does a really good job with the villain.
Yeah. And
so I mean,
I think with the design, also to bring up the costumes,
they're really good.
Every single scene, it looks so expensive and it looked really good.
Sure.
I mean, maybe the story around it wasn't that great.
Let me tell you something.
But the costumes looked just great. They looked really good.
Let me tell you something. This is the best looking movie out of Phase 4. I'm just going to say it right now.
Yeah, probably.
Because I have a critique with Phase 4 with a lot. Because I actually watched most of them.
Yep.
I didn't watch the shows. It's just too fucking much. I watched the movies.
That's fair.
And my big thing, I didn't like most of the movies, right? Is No Way Home part of Phase 4 or is that the end of Phase 3?
That's Phase 4.
Phase 4.
Yeah.
That was the best Phase 4 film.
Sure.
Even still, there's some parts where that fucking movie looks goofy. And then, like, Multiverse of Madness kind of looked like a PS3 game at some point.
What are you talking
about? I just said it. I knew that would get you. And don't even get me fucking started.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Don't get me. Look like a PS3 do not get me fucking started on Love and Thunder. That was really disappointing. Because I watched Ragnarok and it was really good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I wouldn't say really disappointing. I think it was okay.
It was just disappointing. Honestly, not funny. Guardians, they were barely in it. I thought they'd be in it more. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean,
Gore is such a missed opportunity of a villain as well, man. Like, Christian Bale does great, and he's barely in the movie, really.
Yeah, not to get too much into that. I think I think Gore at the time he had was good.
But he could have been great.
But I think the biggest missing thing from him is he's called the God Butcher. But
he doesn't really butcher gods.
Yeah, he doesn't.
He butchers
butcher like anyone.
one god off screen, doesn't he?
No, he butchers a bunch off screen.
Oh, okay. But butchers one on screen, right?
Yeah, it's like the first one.
Right, okay.
That he does where he gets the...
I couldn't remember.
I can't remember what exactly they call the sword in that. It's called the Necrosword in the comics, but that's a thing that's connected to symbiotes, and that's a Sony thing.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what they call it.
I don't remember. But, yeah. Off topic of Phase 4, this is the second best film. And this is the best looking film, I think, out of all of Phase 4. Because they didn't do too much.
This is the second best film?
Yes.
I disagree.
I do think it's the best looking film of Phase 4 as well. Because it's not like they're trying too fucking much. Like with Multiverse of Madness and Love and Thunder.
Looking, but I wouldn't say that makes it the best.
No, I'm not saying it. It's the second best, though.
Like, I would definitely watch, like, Shang-Chi over this.
Oh yeah, I
Or
forgot
Spider-Man.
Shang-Chi happened.
I think that one.
It's a good movie. It's a good movie. Yeah.
I think.
I got nothing to complain about Shang-Chi, really.
Yeah, Shang-Chi's really
Sometimes
solid.
it looked iffy, like I said, CG. I think that comes down to the fact that they're doing a lot with Marvel, and it's kind of like
Right. Well,
maybe
I think,
slow them down to make them look a little better. Because man, you gotta think, like the whole Endgame saga, that you gotta admit, those looked fucking crazy good. The CG, from what I've seen of it, looked crazy good. And like a lot of Phase 4 seems kind of rushed.
some of the worst CGI I've seen in the MCU, if not the worst, was in the original Black Panther.
I agree.
At the very end,
that looked like a PS2 game.
at the very end, that looks really fucking
It
bad.
does look really bad. I will say
saw,
that.
I remember the first time I saw that. I saw it and there was like a clip on somebody's review of it or something,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, what fucking game is this? I was like, this is not the movie, right? Because it looked so
really bad.
Fucking bad.
I forgot that.
They should remaster that or something. They should like
Mm-mm.
redo that. They
I
should.
don't think they
update that.
should, but like it's fine.
I think they should. It's so ugly.
It's fine how it is.
It's not the visual effects artist's fault. It's a time constraint thing. It's a money thing.
It's especially now with time constraints because they're
Yeah.
doing a lot with Marvel,
Yeah.
and that's why a lot of the time I think the CGI, for the most part, it looks okay. In Phase 4, at least. I hope they improve it because they're doing a lot.
I think it looks good for the most part, but I think when it sticks out, like
It
when
really
it's bad,
sticks out, man.
It just really sticks out because you're like, this is Disney. They have unlimited
They have
money.
so much money.
They have a lot of money. They have more money than we could ever comprehend.
Yeah.
So. The fight scenes.
Good.
I've seen people say they're good.
I like them.
I think they're okay.
I like them a lot.
I have really high standards for fight scenes nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Like I really enjoy the John Wick movies. I really enjoy.
You liked Bullet Train.
I enjoy the first half of the fight scenes in Shang-Chi before they turn into CGI fights, which then they're fine. But like the bus scene in Shang-Chi is really good. The scaffold fight in Shang-Chi is so good. It's so great.
You liked Bullet Train, and that's like a fucking action film.
Bullet Train was really fun. Like I have really high standards for fight scenes nowadays, especially when you have a lot of money.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh, Daredevil stuff. Oh god, there's some Daredevil fight scenes that are just like that's on a TV budget, man. Like,
I think it looks great. I think the fight scenes are one of the other good parts of it.
like I don't think they were bad, but I think they were fine. They were okay.
They were simple but effective. I will say that.
They were a little too far and few between.
I liked most of the
Like,
end was I liked that there wasn't a lot of action either. So they got real fucking like really cool. Those fucking suits, the black or the Midnight Angels looked really fucking cool. I thought
they
the action scenes were the action looked really cool.
We didn't see them do that much though.
Yeah, but what they did was cool.
Like,
I wish they did more.
They punched one
I
guy.
really wish they did more. They looked cool. You know what I mean?
That was my thing. Like they looked cool. They did look a little bad at times.
They did, yeah.
When the face mask comes off, it goes all the way back, so you see all of their bald heads, and it looks like they're looking like a 40-year-old balding dad. But like the rest of their hair is still grown out, and it's like in like dreads or something, and like goes all the way down their back, and it looks really weird.
I liked it. They looked cool.
I put cinematography was pretty good.
The last shot of Shuri looking out with the fucking sun right there, like dusking, like it's dusk, looked really good.
I thought it was okay. It was a little
I liked
uninspired.
I liked it.
Those shots are so common in movies. I'm not like.
I don't go to as many movies as I did at the beginning of the year, so I still thought it looked cool.
I mean, it looks alright.
To be honest, this is just the first time I went into a theater since we've seen Bullet Train, I think.
Really?
Yeah, dead serious. Oh. Yeah, because there really hasn't been a movie this last half of this year with movies.
No, we saw like Smile.
No, we didn't. I didn't see Smile. Emily saw Smile. I didn't.
Barbarian?
We seen Barbarian. That's right, yeah. So it's still 2 months ago.
Here's a complaint of mine. People are really like complimenting Angela Bassett, the lady that played the Queen in this movie.
Oh, I thought she's good. What do you mean?
I thought she was good. People are like raving about her for like Oscars. I thought she was good.
She wasn't Oscar worthy.
But there's a specific scene that people are.
Yeah, it's when she fucking yells that her family's dead. It was really cool. It gave me chills.
Right, but to me, it was really hollow because she's a queen complaining about losing her family, but at the end of the day, she's a queen, and she never will have to worry about normal people problems. So it's like I don't care about your family.
I feel like Wakanda, they
grew
don't really
up in royalty and never had to like worry about where the next food is coming from. Like probably the people that are outside of the main city of Wakanda are probably having to live with.
I mean, they all seemed happy.
Like, I don't know. We see like the wealthier portions of Wakanda.
Kinda. Yeah.
And also like T'Challa in the last movie, I really liked his arc, and we'll never get to see any more of it. But where like he yells at his ancestors and tells them that they were wrong to keep Wakanda so isolated from the rest of the world, and didn't help like other countries in Africa or just the rest of the world in general.
Yeah.
With like their resources.
Okay.
And by the end of the movie, he says like to the UN that like they're gonna start helping. And there's nothing really done about that in this movie, except for in the beginning they're like, hey, Wakanda's mourning, but don't fucking step on our toes.
Sure.
Or we'll fuck you.
Yeah. Well, I still think it was a great scene, to be fair. I got chills. She's a great actor, honestly.
She's a good actor, but I don't know. I think royalty complaining about anything rings hollow for me.
Fair enough. I get what you're saying, but like...
It's like, oh, I have $1 billion, but...
Sure, but like...
I'm sad.
Losing family members, though. I mean, you can't replace family members. You know what I'm saying? With money.
Right, but... You could sell some vibranium and get a new yacht.
Yeah, but I don't think they're thinking of yachts. I think they're thinking of family, you know?
You buy literally anything.
The Vin Diesel effect was in this movie. Like, that was a big...
The Vin Diesel effect?
Yeah, where it's all about family.
Oh, shut the fuck.
Like, that family is a big part of this movie. And I think that was another running theme in this movie as well. The Vin Diesel effect. You like that?
Yeah.
Very serious review. Is that... What do you think? Any final thoughts? Is your score going down?
Yeah, it's gonna go down. It's 6.
Oh no!
Okay. My original score to me was a 6, but I was tired at the time that we watched it, and with the benefit of the doubt of not being in a more, I don't know, better mindset.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe not tired. It would have been a 7, but the more I think on it, and a more better mindset.
Yeah.
It's a 6.
I'd still say...
To me, it's a 6.
See, to me, I'm still going to give it a 7. The good things of this movie are very good. However, it does feel rushed. They should have kept this movie on the show for maybe a year to work out some kinks. Yeah, that's about all I got.
I don't know. I feel like...
You could easily have...
They could have made it just a... Like, I know why they didn't make it a Wakanda movie.
Yeah. Like,
you can actually see in the marketing that they're not trying to market.
It's not trying to do Black Panther.
It's not. They didn't...
Because Black Panther's tiny up top, and then you got Wakanda Forever in huge letters.
Yeah, they're trying to eat their cake and have it too.
Yes.
Or it's part of the Black Panther franchise.
But it's a Wakanda movie.
But it's Wakanda...
You could have... But, like, the thing is, you could have just called it Wakanda Forever... And I'm sure people would want to see it. They know what Wakandas are.
I also don't like that title. It's kind of a weird
I
title.
like it. I get it. It's like a little fucking tribute to Chadwick Boseman because he created a whole fucking movement of just, fight the Wakanda thing. And, like, it really struck a chord with people. And I liked it, too. It did. That was one of the first Marvel movies I watched in theaters. Black Panther, the first one.
I don't know. I've noticed a lot of the times with some of the titles.
Oh, these titles are getting really bad.
Well, like the titles, they're not bad, but
they're getting a little
more
long.
and more. You can tell that
they're running out of ideas.
Well, you can tell like they pick the titles before they actually write the scripts.
Mm-hmm.
So then when it comes time to watching the movie, like Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah.
There's like a couple multiverses.
Yeah, it's like a handful, but it's not a madness amount of them.
It's like a handful of multiverses with a little bit of chaos.
You stay in like 2 main ones, and then you get like
it's like
slight ones. Like,
like
you get pixel of other
really
ones.
Quick. And like I like that movie, but it's not a multiverse of madness.
It's like 2 multiverses.
Yeah, it's like a couple. It's like
a handful of multiverses. They should have called it Doctor Strange. Some multiverses.
Some multiverses. Some madness. Some chaos. Or something.
Some chaos.
Thor: Love and Thunder. You could argue that that's one of the better titles because of how they end it or whatever. But
no, I don't know.
I feel like the
it's kind of corny.
The final line might be a kind of cop out for that. It's like, oh, they called them Love and Thunder.
Oh my god, it's so fucking.
But like this one, Wakanda Forever, it's such a broad title that like you can write any movie around that with Black Panther and like the country of Wakanda, and it'll work.
Yeah, it works.
Like, you can write literally any story around that. So it's such a broad title that you can't say it's a bad one.
Yeah.
But it's not specific to this story, and it doesn't feel inspired really.
I get you.
No Way Home doesn't.
That's a good title.
I don't think it's a good title.
I think it's a good title.
I disagree.
It goes with the whole homecoming fucking.
It does, but past that.
To be fair.
What's it mean?
Like,
what's it? No Way Home?
They have a way home.
They
fucking
have
Doctor Strange.
Too fucking easy. There is a way home.
Fair enough. They could have called it like
Spider-Man. 3 Spider-Man. Too easy.
No, it's got to be something with the home. Spider-Man. They should have called this Homecoming because all of them are coming together. That would have made more sense. Too fucking easy. What are we doing? They should call the first one No Way Home for some reason. I don't know why. They'll figure it out. And then this one Homecoming because all the Spider-Mans are coming together.
What else did we fucking have? I can't remember.
Spider-Man.
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi
works.
Shang-Chi worked.
And The Legend of the Ten Rings. That works.
Yeah, it's alright.
That's a good
it's a little long, but it works.
No.
And then we had
Black Widow.
That's
whatever. Black Widow.
I forgot. I didn't watch that one, by the way. Did I miss anything? That's a no.
Oh yeah, there's like 20 series that came out too.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah.
Not that they're all bad. I'm just saying there's a lot.
There's a lot. You could have made. I think they should have made a. Thinking about it, Moon Knight's a good show. You could have made that a movie though. Thinking about it, that whole middle was kind of stretched. I'm just saying it could have been 4 episodes at most.
I think they should have made it longer, but made a different sort of series.
No. If it made it longer, I would have not have watched it. It dragged in the middle, in my opinion.
No, I'm saying different, as in like Moon Knight used to be pretty like pulpy and like serialized, where it's like I don't know, each comic you find a new baddie and all that. And I think doing something like that with Moon Knight, like week to week, like
I get what you're saying. Like it's a non-episodic.
Yeah, it's like
where it's not
like a Mandalorian, where it's like each episode is like its own little
different thing. Yeah,
like little adventure type thing, like fighting like baddie of the week kind of thing.
Yeah, that would have worked. Yeah, honestly, that would have worked.
And like each episode, you get more and more
development. I like the story they told with that series. I just think that if you cut out, it was in 8 episodes, right? 6. You could have cut out 2 episodes. You could have had 4 episodes, and it would have been fine. And I think it would have been better as what it was than what it was.
I don't know. I can't say. It's been a while.
It has been a while.
I
remember vaguely getting bored in the middle, though. That's all I remember. I'm like, yeah, right.
Maybe.
But, yeah.
If you want to hear some more of our thoughts, there's actually a podcast.
There is.
On Moon Knight. Is that the same podcast that we did Peacemaker, maybe?
No.
No?
Didn't we do those separate?
We might have done those separate.
Yeah, we did those separate.
Yeah.
Peacemaker was a good time.
Yeah, that was good.
Too bad I got rid of HBO Max.
I think everybody did.
Yep.
That's all I really have for Black Panther.
So,
Wakanda for nearly 3 hours.
So, Nate, I got a question.
What?
What the fuck did you watch on the side? Or do on the side? I don't fucking...
Did you remember this
Sideflicks?
little thing? Or did you...
I remember Sideflicks.
Okay. I was a little worried you were going to forget.
Nah.
Because I forgot to mention it.
No. I would never.
I've been playing God of War
Ragnarok.
rock and roll.
Rock and roll. Let's rock and roll. God of Dad, let's rock and roll.
God of Boy, rock and roll. Rocking at Denny's.
God of Dad, let's rock and roll.
God of War, rock with your cock out.
Rocking around the cock mystery. All right, what do you think of that?
I think it's really good. I completed it. I don't want to spoil anything because it came out less than 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm. It came out like a week and a half ago.
And it's going to take people a while to finish through. I didn't rush it, but I just played it a lot really quickly because I was just so into it.
I think what's more interesting is the story behind it. Behind this whole thing. Getting God of War. Getting the PS5.
I don't know if it's that interesting for people.
Oh, okay. This motherfucker somehow got a sneaky link and got a fucking PS5 for $500.
Yeah, so the short version of the story, I guess, is like, I just so happened to be looking on Target the day God of War Ragnarok came out, which I forgot the day it came out. I was looking on Target to get like an invite to buy one because like, you can go to Amazon, Best Buy, Walmart.
Most of them big stores.
Yeah, and you can like ask for an invite when they're available. They'll send you an email to like buy one, and like I was just doing that, and it just so happened that same day, that morning, it was like 6:30 in the morning. I just gotten out of work, and I saw the bundle on the Target app. It was in stock, so I was like, "Fuck."
There's no fucking way.
There's no fucking way. And I went through the process of like pick up because you couldn't have it delivered.
Mm-hmm.
They probably did that for like scalper reasons.
Yeah.
So I had to go drive an hour away to pick it up 6:30 right after work.
Motherfucker.
And this meant spending time doing this while I could have been getting sleep that I wouldn't have gotten anyways for a podcast shoot that we were gonna do that
yeah,
day.
But shit happens.
Shit happens. God of War happens.
God of War happens.
And so I eventually get to the Target parking lot. Jesus. I don't even believe it's happening. And like I thought it like
it's a scam.
I genuinely thought it might have been a scam of some sorts.
Yeah. Up
until the moment it was in my hands, and I was walking out of Target, and I played God of War. It's great.
It's fucking crazy, man.
And I've finished it 100%.
Jesus.
I don't have all the trophies, so I technically didn't 100% it. But
whatever.
For all intents and purposes.
Yeah, you.
I 100% it.
Yeah.
That's like a 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10. It's.
I'm sorry. I snorted.
I hope you did. It might be a 10 out of 10.
No.
The stuff that I have problems with, like no game or piece of art is perfect.
Yeah.
No movie is perfect. No comic is perfect. No book is perfect. No video game. So, I think it's a 10 out of 10.
Okay, fair enough.
We'll see how that ages.
Yep, it could age.
So I'm gonna go with 10 out of 10.
Like my fart.
Yeah, I fucking smell that.
I'm sorry. What else have you side chick?
We go back and forth on this. What do you mean?
Oh yeah, do we? I don't remember. I thought one of us. I don't remember.
Good Lord, Gavin.
That
smells so bad.
I'm sorry. Oh God, what have I done, man? It's been months.
Just like in the past couple weeks, what have you been up to?
I haven't really done much, eh? I started a new job since the podcast, I guess.
Well, I mean, like, what are you watching? Any shows? Games?
I watched Hot Ones for a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
To get ready for this fucking bit that we never did.
Yeah.
In the episode. I'm really upset about that. To actually do a side flick, I think it's well documented in the podcast. I'm a big Sonic the Hedgehog fan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I am. If you could believe it, right? And he came November 8th, the day after my birthday.
Yeah.
They released a new game.
Mm-hmm.
First time in 5 fucking years. Sonic Frontiers. Open zone, not open world. Open zone Sonic game.
So, is it like different?
It's an open world.
Zone worlds?
It's an open world.
Okay.
The fucking marketing was just like, oh, it's not an open world. It's more like an open zone.
That's dumb as fuck.
It makes sense because you're not like... Open world, you think, oh, you can drive. You can drive cars. You can do all this. You're a fucking hedgehog running, okay? And you're doing like these little obstacle course platforming courses. It makes sense that it's an open zone, in my opinion. And the game is good.
I've heard mixed things.
Don't let the fucking critics tell you otherwise.
I've heard
the Metacritic on the score is 8.4 on a user score. All right. Fuck the critics. Fuck the critics. It's a good game.
Right.
It's just because it's Sonic that everyone's like, oh, he can't do anything good except movies. Haha, Ben Schwartz. Fuck that. The movies.
Even the movies aren't that great.
You like the second one.
The second one's bonkers, but I wouldn't call it like a great movie.
They make money.
Fun.
They've made money. And the next one is Shadow. Too easy. I won you.
Yeah. Give me a Shadow open world game. I'll play that.
Well, maybe they'll do a.
Give me an edgy Shadow fucking.
Sonic the Edge. Shadow the Edgelord.
Give me a modern like Shadow the Hedgehog and make it like Gears of War.
Oh my god! A Shadow the Hedgehog remaster, the game, like that'd the game.
I'd play it.
I know you. I wouldn't. I don't like the game.
I'd play that if it was on Game Pass.
Right. Or PS Plus.
No, I don't pay for that.
Nice. Good.
There's like fucking 3 tiers to that.
Yeah,
have you looked into that?
I have. It's fucked.
It's so fucking stupid.
Like the fucking Nintendo one's stupid too.
I'm not kidding. It took me like fucking half an hour
to figure it out.
Looking at it and trying to figure out what the fuck was going on.
Yeah, man, dude.
It took me 2 seconds to figure out Game Pass and Game Pass Ultimate. Oh, Ultimate you can play on PC and Xbox.
Yeah.
Game Pass regular, just Xbox. Fair enough.
Yeah, sure.
Fucking PlayStation, you got Essential, Extra, and Premium. Fucking Essential, I think. I don't even
has like PS2 games, right?
No.
Oh
no.
Okay.
Okay. So from memory, fuck. A week ago memory.
Okay.
Essential, I think, is like you get online features. I think it's old PS Plus. I think that's exactly what it is. Fucking, what's it called? Extra. I think you get to play. I think it's like Game Pass.
Okay.
Where it's newer games, like PS4, PS5 games. Select ones that they have on there, like Game Pass.
Yeah. Okay.
Premium is where you get the older, like some PS2 games, some PS3 games.
Okay.
And then everything else below that.
Okay. Why do they have to make it so complicated?
I don't fucking know. Just make it Game Pass.
Yeah, like have them all together.
Just like if you want to make it like fucking premium and essential, that's fine. You don't need a
You don't need extra.
Like I looked through the games. There's not that many fucking old games.
Right.
And I think the difference between premium and extra is like $3 a month.
Okay.
Just fucking just do 2.
Yeah.
Like don't overcomplicate it because you're gonna get less people buying it that way.
And no one's buying it, as far as I fucking know.
Yeah, I've never heard anybody talk about it, but
no one's like, oh dude, PS Plus the shit.
Yeah.
No. Xbox Game Pass is the shit. And it's because it's good.
Right, yeah, it is really good.
It's the best thing Microsoft Xbox have done.
Yeah.
In years with Xbox.
It's honestly gotten to the point where like I'm really cheap and I don't buy games
good
a whole lot anymore.
Oh, good.
But like I'll definitely play it if it's on Game Pass.
Yeah, man. Fuck it.
So that it's more games I'm seeing. I'm spending less money, but I'm seeing more games, and the developer is getting more screen time from me.
Yep.
Getting more familiar with the game. So maybe the next game they come out with, I'll be more confident and be like, hey, it's not Game Pass, but I really like that one, so I'll buy that one. It's an interesting kind of dynamic to trade with players.
So back to Sonic. 8 out of 10. Great game.
Okay.
30 hours. It's a long fucking game, if you can believe it. I can't believe they did it. I can't believe they made a good game. Continue.
Oh yeah, I got like 45 hours out of Ragnarok.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm not finished. I'm on the final boss. 30 hours. It's too easy. Well worth $60.
Playing another PlayStation station.
PS station.
5.
The PlayStation
4,
station.
and 3 exclusive.
Woo!
We Who Remain. Part 1. 1.
Part 1, Wii U remake.
Actually, it's not part 1. That's a lie because that's the remaster.
This is yeah. So this is the
PS4 HD upgrade remastered thing.
Big thing.
Yeah, so when they went from PS3 to PS4 of The Last of Us.
Yeah. Third time's a charm.
I think graphically they upgraded a little bit, but like I don't know how much. But that's the one I got a long time ago. So I started playing that after I got done with Ragnarok.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty great, man. It's pretty good.
Yep.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all you got.
The Last of
I
Us.
mean, you
Everybody
know what?
knows
Yeah,
about The Last
like
of
I mean,
Us.
I'll go next.
It's nearly 10 years old at this point.
It's a 10 out of 10. 10 years, 10 out of 10.
I don't know if it's at the time. I think it was a 10.
It's still a 10.
I think with age,
I'm feeling a 10.
I think it's gone down to a 9.
That's still great. That's still worth your money too. So I just remembered.
Don't buy part 1.
No, don't.
Okay. Right now, for Black Friday, it's like $40.
Okay, I can justify that.
But a nearly 10-year-old game,
That's true.
regular,
That should just be a
with
20.
no sale,
20 or
is
$15.
$70.
Yeah, I can't believe that.
There ain't no fucking way.
They're ripping you off. I've seen the difference. Barely a difference. There's like better textures.
It definitely looks better.
But like
But
$70
for a
worth.
10-year-old game?
Naughty,
That's Nintendo levels of fucking
yeah,
greedy.
Naughty Dog, go fuck yourself.
Like, Naughty Dog, like, let's calm down. Like, maybe it's a PlayStation thing.
It might be.
Maybe PlayStation required them to do it. But,
Even still, it's like they are the ones that created the game.
like, I understand the effort that had to have gone into making it look like that
Yeah,
and updating it. But, you, like...
it's not
like,
$70.
Like, you need to... As a company, you need to go into those projects. I think it's a responsibility for the developers to go into those projects. You shouldn't expect people to pay full price for a game that came out 10 years ago, and it's not even the first time you've upgraded it to a new system.
It's the third time.
This is the third release of this game, and it's the most expensive release of this game. And it's
Not
10
in
years
this
old.
economy.
Like,
You know what's a better deal? On the Nintendo Switch, they have... I can't believe I'm saying Nintendo has a better deal. But
I can't either. What are you about to say here?
listen to this shit. So, you know how they re-released Super Mario 3D Land?
Yes.
They bundled that with their own little thing, which is like it could be a DLC for Mario Odyssey.
Yeah, it was like
Bowser's Fury.
Yeah.
It was fun. They bundled it with that, and that game, it was 2 games, $50. Do the math. That's $25 for 2 games.
Were they both full games?
Yes,
Or was
full
one just like-
games.
Okay.
Full games. Mario 3D Land, that's a good fucking game.
Yes,
Bowser's Fury was fun, short, but it was like 4 hours, so it's still fun. That's a
I
better
wouldn't say
deal.
that's a full game. It's 4 hours.
Well, it's like I said, it's kind of like it reminds me of Miles Morales. Like, you know how Spider-Man Miles Morales was?
Yeah.
You could have added Bowser's Fury to Mario Odyssey because they play very similarly.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's all I got. It's a better deal than fucking that.
Yeah.
$70.
Yeah. Wait, I've got a question because I don't have a Switch.
I do.
Are they selling the 3D Mario games that they sold a package?
Not anymore.
Off-rail?
They stopped in March this year because it was like the 40th anniversary or something of Mario.
No, afterwards they were going to start selling them individually, $60 a piece. Did they start doing that?
I didn't pay attention. I got the collection.
Right. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, no,
which
that-
is, I think, a fine deal. It's not the best. It's not like they did a lot with the games, but it's still like $20 each for good games. So I don't care. It's a fine deal. You know what I
think
mean?
they ruined fucking Sunshine.
Yeah.
Sunshine doesn't work with the Joy-Cons.
No. I think 64 and Galaxy, surprisingly enough, did.
64 is weird. I didn't play it that much.
You ever played the DS version?
Yeah.
That was fucking fire. I wish they ported the DS version to it.
Yeah.
That if you upscaled that, oh, you got a problem, man. That's a good ass game, especially with all the characters. I want to play my boy Wario.
Yeah.
That fucking thick man, dude.
Thick man.
Thickums.
Thickums.
Oh, so I haven't gotten to my thing. Fuck, we just keep going on tangents.
Yeah.
That's how these side flicks always work. I watched. I got Hulu.
Got Hulu?
Yeah.
Who?
Lou. 3 weeks ago. We're fucking stupid. 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, I got Hulu.
Yeah.
I replaced it with HBO Max. Honestly, thank God. Honestly, Hulu's been treating me better than HBO Max.
Okay.
I'll say that. They came out with a show in like September.
Sure.
And I got it like in October, and it was called Reboot, and it stars Keegan Michael Key. I always get his name mixed up. And Johnny Knoxville.
Yeah.
And Dax from Austin and Alley. Or Dez from Austin and Alley.
That's that ginger kid, right?
Yep.
Okay.
He's like 30. Isn't that weird? Anyway, so fucking yeah, it's a good show. Really good.
Okay.
It scared me a little bit when I found out that the creator of Modern Family made it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It was really good and very funny. I'll give it that. I recommend it to you. I don't think you have Hulu though.
I don't like any of those actors.
You don't like Johnny Knoxville? He's actually pretty good.
I don't like him as an actor.
He's not that bad.
I think when he's doing jackass stuff, he's funny, but as an actual actor, he's not that good.
He plays a drunk old man. Pretty funny. No, it's a good show. Go ahead.
Well, I don't think I'm gonna reveal this one yet. Not that one.
We got something cooking in the crock pot.
Yeah, so I guess all I'm gonna say about my last one is I've been watching a lot of something
From
and
someone.
Hopefully, it's gonna be a while.
It's gonna be
But
months.
just to give you a little teaser
A British man.
of who. It is.
Ho! Come on, Nugget.
Yeah, so we'll see.
The algorithm is gonna
It's
love
gonna be-
it. Hopefully.
We'll see when it comes out.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not gonna.
Don't say anything else.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it. Sort of like.
Algorithm's gonna love it, and that's all we're gonna
It's
say.
really fucking long.
It's
I've averaged out the time.
Holy shit, man! What's the time?
I've averaged out the time. It's
You can
probably,
bleep it out if you want.
I think it's gonna be probably close to like. Fuck! It's been a minute. Like 6 hours or something.
Oh no! Oh my god, man! That's fucked. Good luck. You're a soldier, man.
I already got like one season.
Thank you for your service.
I already got like 1.5 seasons down. I was doing the project like really consistently up until I got God of War.
Are you bleeping
all my time
Are you
was that.
bleeping all this out? Because this is kind of revealing stuff.
I know. I'm gonna see if people can figure it out.
Oh, okay.
If anybody does.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's anything I have done or watched. I don't really watch stuff. I'm waiting for Smile to go on Peacock. Or no, it's on Paramount Plus. And I just got Paramount Plus. Yep.
Ew. My parents have it.
Yeah, man, it's
I
great.
asked them. They have a lot of leeway with movies and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I asked them, like, I think they got it with a package deal on something on their TV or whatever.
Okay, sure.
Or with their phones or something. I don't know. They got it for free, something.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, what do you guys think of it? And they're like, it's shit. They're like, there's nothing fucking on there. I'm like, yup. You're not wrong.
Hey, they got Halo. I have it because I love Nickelodeon. That's the destination for Nickelodeon shit. I also have it for MTV. I'm a sucker for MTV.
I told my mom.
I have reasons, at least.
I told my mom, like, why don't you watch that SpongeBob spinoff?
You gotta watch Camp Coral.
She's like, why would I want to watch that? I'm like,
Because there's nothing else.
There's
Watch
nothing
the
else.
Rugrats reboot.
is that out?
Yeah, it's been out.
Ew. I don't know, man.
They got Blue's Clues Big Titty Adventure out on now.
Did that come out?
That came out yesterday. We got a review.
No, we don't.
We've referenced Blue's Clues on the show. With our most famous bit.
I saw the trailer.
It looks fun.
It looks bad.
I mean, it's
It
low.
looked really fucking bad.
It's a fucking low budget Nick Jr. movie. Give it a break.
The only part that I would be interested in is like just
Steve.
Just see Steve.
And Josh. Can you believe they brought him back?
I was never a big guy on Josh. I didn't know.
Josh, you know, he's pretty fun.
I didn't know him.
Damn, I hardly know him.
After my time.
Damn.
I only knew Steve.
I got to know both of them. I haven't gotten really to know Joe. What's his name?
Terry?
It's not Terry. He's the tan man.
Sean?
The new one. No, it's not Sean. It's something with a J. Joel. Wait, so they had Steve,
Gerald?
Josh. I think it's Joe. Joe. Gerald with a J.
Gary?
That's how we're gonna end it.
No, we get an outro.
Oh yeah, we gotta do the outro.
Dumbass. Fucking phone's going off.
Is it? The fuck it is. It's not. Bitch.
I get it. Thank you, everyone,
Thank you.
who listened to this.
It's always a pleasure.
We'll see you guys on the next time.
On the next time, yes.
The Gav and Nate Podcast.
Yep.
If you want to join us in our
Crusade.
like
Our journey.
our journey and talking about the next movie.
Next movie. What is that gonna be? Is that gonna be The Whale?
Okay, so the next time that we are on the podcast, we are going to be talking about, if we can find it in theaters somewhere,
The Whale.
we'll be watching The Whale, starring Brendan Fraser and
Sandy Sink.
yeah, Sadie.
Sadie, sorry, not
Yeah, Sadie
Sandy.
Or if we don't, do you want to see Violent Night?
Yeah.
That David Harbour
Yeah.
Santa kills people or
Fucking
something.
yeah, man.
So one of those two or both.
Both, maybe.
We'll see what happens.
They look like great movies, both of them.
After that,
I think the trailer for The Whale just came out. I'm gonna watch that. Like an
Yeah.
official trailer.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Because they've been showing that one fucking photo.
Yeah,
so
Brendan
long.
Fraser looking very concerned.
Concerned and like
He
sad.
was doing the SpongeGar face.
Kinda.
Yeah, he was.
After that, I think we're gonna pick a Christmas movie or something. I can't remember.
Oh man, if only I had HBO Max to watch. It's a Christmas. Was that fucking
A Christmas Tale.
A Christmas. Yeah, if only.
A holiday tale.
I mean, it's really cool that they're doing that, but boy, it's not getting me to HBO Max.
Oh, you're talking about the sequel.
Yeah, they're making the Christmas Story or whatever the fuck.
Yes, I fucking heard that. It's so stupid.
I don't know, it looks fun, but I'm not gonna get
I've
HBO
never seen
Max.
the original.
Oh, the original's so good. I'm gonna fucking choose that as my thing. That's one of my favorite Christmas things, and it has a really good Asian joke at the end.
Sure, that's gonna be good.
Yeah, deck the whores.
Okay.
Let's just say there's a quartet. Yeah, I guess pick a Christmas
Wait, did
story.
they like sing the song?
Yeah.
Oh god, that's fucked up.
Okay, if you ignore that, great film.
Oh my god, yeah.
It's really bad, but trust me,
I mean, if we're doing like racism,
we're not.
I might as well pick Blazing Saddles or Song of the South.
Oh no! Everyone's favorite Christmas movie. Where are you gonna find it? You're not gonna find it on Disney Plus.
You could find it around.
You could pirate it.
I got a grandpa. We each got a grandpa. I'm sure they got it on fucking VHS.
My grandpa does not have it on VHS. I can tell you that now.
I'm telling you, man. Every grandpa is required to have
It's
Song of the South on
required.
VHS.
I promise he doesn't. He's the least racist grandpa.
It was
I've ever
either that
met.
or they got drafted. So I'm pretty sure that was the rules.
You gotta have to ask your grandpa.
He's like, oh yeah, sure.
Boy, yes,
Oh yeah. I forgot to rewind it.
Oh, I love it when he says zippity doo dah. All right.
This is getting way up.
All right,
fucking,
This is
Well,
getting out of pocket.
I'll see you guys next time talking about Violent Night
Or the whale.
They're both.
I'm gonna watch the trailer.
I'm not.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna be surprised with sadness or something.
It's gonna be sad. I'm telling you now.
Probably.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Especially with Brendan Fraser, dude. Jesus Christ.